You said you wait for me down where the gravel meets clay. Now I'm riding back your way. Dusty boots on my dashboard, baby. Speeding through these winding lanes. Radio crackling, static maybe. Catching pieces of your name. Cornfield roads blur past my vision, like the years we threw away. Made a choice, now on a mission. Find the words I couldn't say. Take me back roads to your heart again, where the kudzu climbs and the story begins. All these miles between what we used to be. Back roads leading straight to you and me. Back roads, show me the way home. Back roads, don't leave me alone. Moonshine memories in mason jars fill the space between my ribs. Your daddy's porch light cuts through dark while I'm rehearsing what I did. Gravel crunches under pressure as I pull up to your gate. Every stone's a guilty measure of the fool who made you wait. Take me back roads to your heart again, where the kudzu climbs and the story begins. All these miles between what we used to be. Back roads leading straight to you and me. Back roads, show me the way home. Back roads, don't leave me alone. Cotton fields, remember what my pride made me forget. Summer heat and cold December can't erase the love we kept. Buried deep like family secrets in this red dirt where we grew. And every curve and creek still speaks it. I belong right here with you. Take me back roads to your heart again, where the kudzu climbs and the story begins. All these miles between what we used to be. Back roads leading straight to you and me. Back roads, show me the way home. Back roads, to the love I've always known. Dusty boots on your front step, baby. This time I ain't gonna leave. Nowhere. Back roads brought me to believe in. Staying again tonight, thick as duck. Boot soles crunch, slow walk through brush. The wind slices cheeks, sharp and bitter. Hands numb, heart fast. Is it just the weather or something under skin? Why does it bite deeper on the way back? Why so cold, even wrapped up tight, even burning fire? Why so cold? Can a body hold warmth when everything's bare? Well, tracks vanish before I see them in mud and frost. I purse my lips, breathe thick, heat leaking out beneath the cap, hope sinking full. Each step gets lighter, but my grip heavy. Always another patch, another snarl. Stomach knots can shake off. Is that pain or is it hunger for what's next? Talking out loud's just trying to feel. Yeah. Shiver, bit lip, face west, no answers, echo only chill. Why so cold, even wrapped up always end up here again. Dirt roads and broken promises. Can't shake what's in my blood, man. Small town bullshit got me twisted. Mama said I'd never leave this place. Daddy drank away his dreams. Now I'm stuck between two worlds. Nothing's ever what it seems. Why can't I just pick a side? Country boy or city lights? Why can't I just pick a side? Torn between wrong and right. Fuck it, let me tell you straight. Money came but peace didn't. Success tastes like regret when you forget where you've been living. But wait, hold up, let me flip this whole damn thing. What if I don't need to choose? What if broke was just a phase? What if home ain't a battles? What if home ain't a place? What if I can make my own way? Why can't I just pick a side? Country boy or city lights? Why can't I just pick a side? Torn between wrong and right. Whiskey on my breath, blood on my boots. Still counting cash, still got my roots, still got my roots. Why should I apologize for wanting more than this? Gravel in my driveway, but diamonds on my wrist. Ain't gotta choose between where I'm from and where I'm going. Every scar tells a story, every dollar keeps me growing. Why can't I just pick a side? Country boy or city lights? Why can't I just pick a side? Torn between wrong and right. Why I always end up here again? Guess some things never change. Old dirt, same boots, ride slow, old roots, wind cut, I squint, cattle pass, sifting through. Alright. Fence line stretching out, empty lane, steady hooves, saddle sweat, half bent, dust rolling in the June, rust coaster, socket set, sun falls on my knuckles, loose shoes, stray mule, stained hands, lean muscle. Every note from a bird, every crack in the clay. Carry both good and bad, trying hard day by day. Long fields, broke wheel, tough skin, don't feel nothing but a breath on my neck. Keeping it reading for rain, crowding my mind, hoping for change, same old sign. More dust, less talk, tractor back behind the barn. Last meal, cheap steel, nobody here for alarm. Hush when the sun drops, frogs out by the creek. Count one, count none, stomping boots on the beat. Gravel never counter, every cough, every splinter. No silver, no gold, just spring running thinner. Feet sack, backtrack, clutch tight, loose track. Two dogs at my heels, never looking. Still waiting for rain, crowding my mind, hoping for change, same old sign. Sombra va cayendo, campo va cerrando, manos callosas, esperanza pasando. Día tras día, sudor y temor, pido un milagro bajo el mismo sol. You used to know me before the money came through. Dirt road raised me, same dirt that raised you. Backwood road still call my name, though I'm running different now. Backwood road still feel the same, can't forget where I came out. Yeah, backwood roads still call my name. Backwood roads. Fast calls, fast life, moving like I never did. But when I close my eyes, I'm still that backwood kid. Your voice keeps ringing through these city sounds. All this winning can't feel what I lost somehow. Backwood road still call my name, though I'm running different now. Backwood road still feel the same, can't forget where I came out. Yeah, backwood roads still call my name. Backwood roads. Remember when we used to ride down those gravel paths at night, you and me against the world, nothing felt so right. Now I'm chasing bigger things, but baby, you were everything. Yeah, you were everything. Success don't taste the same without you here beside me. All these games I play just cover up what's inside me. I could come back home if you'd have me again. Leave this all alone for what we had back then. Backwood road still call my name, though I'm running different now. Backwood road still feel the same, can't forget where I came out. Yeah, backwood roads still call my name. Backwood roads. You used to know me. You used to know me. Wake up every morning with dirt under my nails. Same routine since I was young, and my daddy's tales echoed through these hollow roads where the pavement ends. And the questions start to stack up like bills I can't defend. I'm backwoods born, backwoods bred, got that red clay running through my heart. Can't wash it off, can't shake it free. This is who I'm always gonna be. Been 3 years since graduation, still living at home. While my classmates left for cities I ain't never known. Mama says there's more to life than what we got right here, but I'll watch her crying Sunday nights when she thinks I ain't near. Working doubles at the sawmill, checking every day for something bigger, something better, some other way. But every interview ends the same, they hear how I talk, and suddenly that office job just ain't on the block. I'm backwoods born, backwoods bred, got that red clay running through my head. Can't wash it off, can't shake it free. This is who I'm always gonna be. Met a girl from Birmingham at the county fair last fall. She talked about her college dream, her future and it all. Sounded pretty till she asked me what I planned to do, and I watched her face change colors when I told her true. Now I'm standing in this field where Can't believe we're this far gone. Bank man comes tomorrow with his papers and his pen. Guess it's time to figure out where my real story begins. Ain't ashamed of where I'm from, though it's held me back before. These roots run deeper than anything they keep in score. Maybe there's a middle ground between staying and running away, between honoring what raised me and finding my own way. I'm backwoods born, backwoods bred. Got that red clay running through my head. Can't wash it off, can't shake it free. This is who I'm always gonna be. Backwoods born, that's my truth. Backwoods born, that's my proof. This is who I'm always gonna be. Check my lines at dawn, Cold Creek running through Granddaddy's old way. Mama said, boy, you gotta learn. Muddy boots, no choice, fed the family since 12. Ain't no shame in what I do, hell, ain't no shame at all. Out here on these backwoods trails, damn right I know every path. Blood and sweat and morning mist, this is how we fucking last. Check the lines, reset the bait, this ain't just some weekend thing. Born into this, raised this way, Trapline life is everything. City folks don't understand, think we're backwards, think we're rough. But when winter gets too cold, who they gonna call for help? My hands are rough, scarred from wild and waiting time, but I know where the food comes from and I sleep good every night. Out here on these backwoods trails, damn right I know every path. Blood and sweat and morning mist, this is how we fucking last. Check the lines, reset the bait, this ain't just some weekend thing. Born into this, raised this way, Trapline life is everything. Some morning I found something else, caught in my wire snare. A note from someone lost, said help me, I don't know where. I followed tracks for miles, through brambles, through the mud. Found a man half frozen, scared, brought him home, shared my food. He thanked me with his tears, said he'd been walking days. Lost his job, lost his way, thought the woods might have some peace. Now he comes around sometimes, helps me check the morning run. Says these hills taught him something about what it means to be strong. Out here on these backwoods trails, damn right I know every path. Blood and sweat and morning mist, this is how we fucking last. Check the lines, reset the bait, this ain't just some weekend thing. Born into this, raised this way, Trapline life is everything. Trapline life is everything. Everything. Yeah. Be riding these dirt roads thinking about you. Real shit. Been cruising down this back road for a minute now, windows down, mind racing, can't figure it out. Got your number saved, but I ain't pressed call. Pride got me fucked up, back against the wall. You've been on my mind since you walked away. Now I'm driving circles, what I'm trying to say is maybe I was wrong, maybe I was right, but either way I'm missing you tonight, yeah. I'm coming back to you, baby, down these country roads, through the mud and pain, crazy how my heart still knows that you're the one I need. Even when we fight, I'm coming back to you, baby, make it right tonight. Remember when we used to park out by the creek, talk about forever, young and naive. Then life got heavy, started pulling apart, both too stubborn to listen to the heart. I heard you've been around town with somebody new, but I know deep down you still miss me too. These dirt roads keep leading back to where you are, like my truck knows exactly where you are. I'm coming back to you, baby, down these country roads, through the mud and pain, crazy how my heart still knows that you're the one I need. Even when we fight, I'm coming back to you, baby, make it right tonight. All these years I've been running from the truth, acted like I didn't need you, but every single night I'm dreaming about you. Girl, I'm tired of pretending, this just gotta have an end. So I'm pulling up your driveway with my heart exposed, hoping that you listen to the words I chose. Been practicing this speech for the last 2 miles, praying that I'll see you crack one of them smiles. Cause I know I messed up, know I let you down, but I'm done with all this running all around. If you'll take me back, I swear I'll make it last. Leave all of our bullshit in the past. I'm coming back to you, baby, down these country roads, through the mud and pain, crazy how my heart still knows that you're the one I need. Even when we fight, I'm coming back to you, baby, make it right tonight. Yeah, yeah, I'm coming back to you, down these country roads, make it right tonight. Been hearing your name round these backwoods streets, folks talking about what you been up to lately. Used to be my brother, now you're gone and switched. Wonder what your mama thinks about the way you live. What you done to yourself, man? What you done to your soul? You used to fish the same creek, now I don't even know who you are anymore. What you done to yourself? Remember 4th grade, sharing our lunch money. Now you're counting different bills, and it ain't that funny. County sheriff came by, asking about you yesterday. I just shook my head, didn't know what to say. Used to be my brother, now you're gonna switch. Wonder what your mama thinks about the way you live. What you done to yourself, man? What you done to your soul? Used to fish the same creek, now I don't even know who you are anymore. What you done to yourself? Daddy's truck still sits there, in that same old yard. But you ain't been home since things got hard. Remember when we promised we'd never change? Now look at us, ain't that strange? What you done to yourself, man? What you done to your soul? Used to fish the same creek, now I don't even know who you are anymore. What you done to yourself? Tell me what you done. Damn, I caught you slipping near that old rice field. Mud spatter boots, slick moves you ain't conceal. Swear this ain't Texas, but it's a hell of a scene. You think nobody sees, but I'm knowing what you mean. You run your mouth, but you never say straight. You keep circling around. Is this all you got on your plate? Why you always playing that game anyhow? You laying tracks in the rain, but who's watching now? You say you ain't reckless, but I seen how you roll. Tell me why you're moving quiet when the night gets cold. Saw you duck behind tin shacks at the break of day. Old men muttering, spitting red, no words to say. Southside hustle got your name on every breeze. You think you're running free, but it's only what you please. Folks talk sideways, acting like you're just a kid. But I see through that mess, see everything you did. Why you always playing that game anyhow? You're laying tracks in rain, but who's watching now? You say you ain't reckless, but I seen how you roll. Tell me why you're moving quiet when the night gets cold. Hell no, you ain't slick, don't think I missed a thing. Crack sneaker stomping, that Jakarta ring. Swear you're spilling stories like the gutter floods in June. Cussing about the old crew, but you're whistling a tune. Block to block, you tossing up that side eye. Claim you're just chilling, but you're looking for a high. Can't fool me with your cursed little swagger. Snapping like the firecrackers, moving even faster. Not my town, but damn, you make it loud. So why you out here standing tall in a shifty-ass crowd? Talking reckless, calling out the blue. But when the sun drops, I'm the only one who knew. Man, you're trouble, don't care what mama said. Setting snare instead of sleeping in your bed. Why you always playing that game anyhow? You're laying tracks in the rain, but who's watching now? You say you ain't reckless, but I seen how you roll. Tell me why you moving quiet when the night gets cold. Tell me ain't you tired of running? Tell me ain't you tired of running these streets tonight? Why you always acting like you got it right?